Hi guys, thanks so much for watching my channel. Real quick, this is the look that I'm gonna do today. It's pretty dramatic, but it's also kind of like floral and pink and springy, even though it is the dead of winter and we've had like snowstorm after snowstorm after snowstorm. So this is what I'm really hoping to see. So if you wanna see what I did, please keep watching. Get right into it. This is going to be kind of like a mini haul video as well, because I did go to the MAC store yesterday and I got my makeup done, which is something I never do. And it is so nice to get your makeup done if you're always the one doing everybody else's makeup. So the girl that helped me, Mercedes, was wonderful, and I said, honestly, just do whatever you want. I trust you, and I always find that that's the best way, because then you really allow the artist to kind of get into their zone. So as also being a makeup artist, I think half our battle is just trying to gain people's trust and just let them know that, don't worry, I'm gonna make you look really good. But sometimes people, it takes a little while for them to warm up to you. So I told her, do what you want, it's just makeup. And start with Prep and Prime like I always do. This one, it's pretty good. I am enjoying it, but I have so many primers kind of on deck that this is not really like a must-have. So anyway, I am just going in with a little bit of my concealer. This is an NW15, nice light color under the eyes, just to kind of hide any dark circles, a little bit under the brows, and just kind of smoothing it out just to start once I've got my primer on. Then I'm going in with Painterly Paint Pot for a nice eyeshadow base, really, really thin. You can use any color that is close to your skin tone. So if you're darker, maybe you use Groundwork or Quite Natural. And then I like to take a nice fluffy brush and just smooth it out so it's really, really thin. Then I'm not going to spend too much time talking about my brows, just penciling them in and just kind of filling them where they need to be filled and making them a little darker and more prominent, because my brows are really light and my hair is really dark, so I like to kind of bridge the gap a little bit in terms of the darkness. And then I just comb through, just to kind of smooth it out and make it look a little more natural. And then what I'm doing is a little trick that a lot of the girls at MAC used to do when I worked there. And you just take a little bit of concealer, it's a little bit lighter, and you take a skinny brush, this is a MAC 266, and you just trace around the outer edges of your brow, and it just makes it look really polished. So now I'm going in with shadows. I'm going to use MAC Wedge in the crease, just using something that's like about a shade lighter than your natural skin tone, just to add depth. Then real quick, I showed you it's soft brown. It's a nice warm brown, and I'm putting that on the lid, just buffing it in. I was a little heavy-handed with it here, but I'm going to buff it out. But I think going back the next time, I would just be a little softer, because these colors pack a lot of punch. And I'm going back with a fluffy brush just to help diffuse out the color and buff it out a little bit easier, blending it into the crease. Then this color is so beautiful. It is MAC Stars and Rockets, and it's like a pinky, shimmery purple. It looks so pretty, and I would probably never think of pairing it with these colors or even using it for myself at all, but it was a really great color that she used, so I ended up buying it. I have some pigments that are very, very similar, but I thought it looked so nice, just like buffed into the lid. And as you see, I just go back with that same fluffy brush and I just buff, 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 blend, blend, blend. And then I'm going in with this dark brown. This is called MAC Espresso. And this is just a dark brown that I'm putting in the outer crease, like the outer crease and like the outer V. And my apologies, I always raise my mirror too high so you can't see it so well. But basically just buffing it, dark on the outside. It gets a little softer and warmer as it goes in, and then we move on to this purpley color. So now, foundation, MAC Studio Fix Fluid. Sorry, I stumbled, couldn't remember exactly what I was using. But I'm using this Duo Fiber brush, and because this is a pretty thick, full coverage foundation, it helps to diffuse it a little bit. I still want full coverage, but I don't want it to be like too heavy and too thick, because sometimes this foundation, it can come off a little too thick. So then I'm going in with my concealer on a synthetic brush, and I'm just kind of buffing that under the eyes, around the nose, anywhere I want to highlight and cover. And I have a lot to cover right now because I'm super pregnant and I am super broken out, and it's not a pretty picture, but I'm just doing the best I can. And just covering around the mouth, anywhere that you get a little red. I'm a little more red right now because it's winter and it's just not the prettiest time of year for me or for a lot of people. I think a lot of us get a little blotchy. We don't have much tan. So you need to work a little harder, I think, with your makeup. Next thing I'm doing is MAC Prep and Prime Lip. Great product for underneath lipstick. It just makes everything go on really, really nicely. And then I'm just going back with the colors just to add a little more color, just to differentiate so you can see everything, but it's still blended. The finished look. What I did is I just finished off the lips with a little bit of Cream Cup lipstick, which is this really nice cream sheen light pink, but then I added a slightly darker liner to it, which is Urban Decay Naked. So I'm almost done with this. I think I'm going to replace it probably with MAC Spice. That's going to be pretty much the same thing. Then also what I did is I thought that such dark eyes really, really called for some lashes. So I went ahead and I added some Red Cherry 43s. Those are optional, of course, but I think it's fun to throw on some lashes when you're doing something really dramatic. So anyway, that's the finished look. I'd love to know what you think. And also, if you have any requests for things that you want to see or you'd love to see me demo, just put them in the description box or message me. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.